Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Pleb. In today's story, Pierre Trudeau visits Toronto for Carabana yesterday, and the left loses their mind. Yesterday, Toronto, Pierre Trudeau gives a speech to the black community looking absolutely jacked, and Trudeau loses it. As well, tonight, Doug Ford embarrasses the entire white community by reinforcing the stereotype that white people can't dance. As well, tonight, the Pleb wins a poll for top Conservative Party influencer. We're going to cover this, so stick around. Before I start tonight's report, could I ask you to subscribe to my channel? I know. Every video I get like 5-6 comments saying, Pleb, stop asking. It's so annoying. I swear to God, I'm not subscribing because you annoy me. Guys, trust me, it annoys me too to have to ask this question, but it actually works. It's baked into the YouTube business model. I wouldn't do this if it didn't work. So if you guys don't like Trudeau, you guys like laughing, you guys like comedy, subscribe to my channel, and let's start today's report. Well, yesterday was Carabana in Toronto, and what does that mean? Well, it means let's go and try to win votes from the black community. So naturally, Doug Ford and Pierre Trudeau made an appearance at the biggest Caribbean festival in Canada.
There we go. Hey, listen.
Here we go. Looking jack, Pierre.
We're license plate GVBB041. George Victor Bob 041.
Pierre Trudeau then gave a speech to the black community here, and I have this pause right now because look at the biceps, let's not lie here. Absolutely jacked, perfect hair, about to connect with the black community. Let's watch the speech.
I'm here to say that our party shares the great Caribbean values of faith, family, and freedom. As we celebrate emancipation and we bring together people from all places, all races, all faces, celebrating your incredible culture and values, I want to thank you for including me here today. Obviously, we're going through a terrible time in Canada.
Hey guys, for all the Truanons who come in my comments, okay, and say, oh, Pierre's wearing a vest, he's wearing a vest, a girdle or whatever you guys want to call it, or he's wearing padded t-shirts. Does it look like that he's wearing a vest right here? Does it look like he's wearing any kind of vest? You people are friggin' crazy. Sorry, I'll rewind it a little bit.
Going through a terrible time in Canada. Life costs more, work doesn't pay, our housing costs have doubled. Now more than ever, we need hope. We need hope, value, and common sense to restore and bring home the Canada we love. Today, let's celebrate that Canada with the loud music, the great food, and the incredible people. Happy Caribbean Day here in Toronto. God bless all of you. Thank you. And I'm here to...
Wow. That speech was all right. You know, the clap was but I'll tell you what. Pierre Trudeau's message is on point, because the best way you can actually support the black community as a politician is by giving them a lower cost of living, cheaper rent, cheaper gas, cheaper groceries, more money in their pocket, more economic prosperity, and that's something the left doesn't understand. So as far as what Pierre is saying, his message is on point here, but I have a clip a little bit after that we're going to laugh. Doug Ford dancing. Yes, let's watch a clip of Doug Ford dancing like an absolute doofus. There's nothing like Doug Ford for a good laugh. Look at that smile. Let's watch it. I've already seen this video. It's amazing. Let's watch it. Oh my God. High five. Oh my God. It appears that Doug Ford has set white people back at least 200 years and reinforced the stereotype that white people can't dance. Thanks a lot, Doug. Well, in that video of Pierre Poilievre's speech, I noticed how big he was looking in this video. And I'm not like capping, as the kids would say. I ain't fronting. I mean, look at these biceps. I mean, tell me where I'm lying. Tell me the lie. You can't. But with a tweet like this, I put out these tweets not to remind people how big Pierre Poilievre looks in a tight t-shirt. I put out these tweets because the response from the left is so stupid that it's comedy gold. And we're going to read some comments from Trudeau about Pierre's muscles. One of the most liberal left-leaning accounts I know on X or Twitter is Shapeshifter, and he writes bodysuit. Or how about Captain Kobe, who writes, nice to see Anna let him wear the Spanx again. What about Ford Bronco writes, one day he looks fat and out of shape and the next day is jacked. How is this possible? How about from Mr. Miyagi saying, no, he's wearing a chest plate, a girdle, and fake bicep pads, guys. Are you kidding me? People are friggin' nuts. Oh man. Even this Rob guy is saying, is he taking roids? Like, are you serious? Does that look like a steroid body? Have you actually seen a Mr. Olympia? That looks like steroids to you? Are you out of your mind? Russell points it out perfectly here because he writes here, like him or not, these Trudeau tights are completely delusional about Pierre. Remember when they say they were convinced he was green screening participants during his leadership race? I didn't even remember that, guys. You guys remember that? His mere presence invokes a sort of Trump derangement syndrome by his critics. I mean, tell me the lie. Just look at this comment here from Tammy. I see he has his padded man vest on again. These people have lost their damn minds. Or how about this comment from Terry with a CBC profile picture and a Ukraine flag? You just know this take's gonna be dog shit. The picture on the right was from last week. So which Pierre Poilievre is it? Man spanks pee-pee or flabby pee-pee? Or this meme from Gord, you know, with Millhouse without the... I mean, this is funny. I ain't gonna lie. This one's pretty funny. And just look at this meme here from the left. This is the newest conspiracy theory. Apparently, Pierre Poilievre's hair is fake now. Just look at the meme. Does my wig look real when you're this close? Now, do you guys understand why I troll on Pierre Poilievre's appearance? Just look at the response we're getting from these people. They are absolutely exposing their mental illness. And I want to give a shout out to my friend of the channel here, Fringe Gay Conservative, super gay dude. Okay, super gay. Love the dude. Came out and wrote underneath Pierre's speech saying, Pierre could pick up any of the ladies out of that crowd and take them home. No matter the age or ethnicity, women love Pierre. Absolutely brilliant trolling here because the replies are just hilarious. Like this woman Annie writing, no, that's not true and frankly ridiculous. I'm betting old pee-pee is the national cause of vagina dryness. Okay. Just look, most definitely they do not. No, you left out the sarcasm emoji. Just because you want him doesn't mean women do. No, ew. Just look at these responses he's getting, man. Wait, what? Women against Poilievre. Women against Poilievre. Well done, Fringe Gay. Well done. Hopefully now you guys understand why I put out the Pierre Poilievre's physical fitness tweets. Because the response I get from the left is absolutely hilarious and worth every single minute. So if you guys ever see a tweet where I talk about Pierre Poilievre being jacked, make sure to retweet it, because just look at how the left melts down in response. And before we get to the next story, I saw a tweet from Trudeau that I thought was pretty intelligent. Yeah, shocking, right? From Island Man, who just tweets the dumbest things, but this one actually made a lot of sense. The left is starting to realize that there is a vote split coming up in the next election on their side as well. And Island Man is saying, let's face it, a vote for this fellow is a vote for Pierre Poilievre. Why can't the right think in the same way when a vote for Maxime Bernier is a vote for Justin Trudeau? We better get our shit together before the next election, because it looks like the left is getting theirs together. And speaking of Jagmeet Singh, you guys remember the other day when he was at Metro picketing with you know, the employees in front of the Metro demanding more wages like a man of the people with his Rolex. Well, Jagmeet put out a picture on Twitter 2 days ago or yesterday, and he actually cropped out his watch because we made fun of him having that $15,000 watch when he showed up to the picket line pretending he's a man of the people. So shout out to Anti-Taxer who actually caught it. Look, he actually he actually cropped out his watch. But you know what he didn't crop out? This little bracelet around his arm. And I want to actually make a point here. The other day on my video, I said that, oh, it looks like Jagmeet's wearing a female jewelry accessory or some kind of jewelry accessory. I just want to apologize, I guess, because people from the Sikh community came in my videos and saying it's part of his religion. My bad. I didn't mean to make fun of his religion. I didn't know that was part of his religion. But when I see Jagmeet, I think jewelry and bling bling. So can you really blame me? And before we get to the next story, I just want to give a shout out to Dina Sharif, who made it onto Libs of TikTok with this iconic collage here of her being absolutely batshit crazy and mentally ill, where Libs of TikTok wrote, caption this: "Aren't you proud, Ottawa? It appears that Justin Trudeau has no chance of winning the next election. As pointed out by Ellie, Justin Trudeau is behind with everyone." Okay, Pierre Poilievre now leads with men. He leads with women, obviously. Look at him. He leads with every single age group. He leads with unions now. Unions. This is where the left is supposed to be dominating. Pierre Poilievre is leading with the unions. And Ellie makes a really good point in this tweet saying that Pierre Poilievre accomplished all this without switching to liberal light. So next time you hear a TrueAnon or a leftist saying, oh, Pierre won't even make it to the next election, how about you just mock them and laugh right in their face? And in our next story, it appears that the Pleb is the top conservative party shill on all of Twitter. If you don't believe me, let's look at this unscientific and very biased poll. PPC bro Zach Schmidt, a smaller account here on Twitter, put out a tweet saying, who's the biggest conservative party shill? And guess what? The Pleb wins in a blowout victory with 65% of the vote. Ain't nobody shilling the conservatives harder than the Pleb. Is there anybody else on this list who puts out tweets talking about Pierre Poilievre's biceps? I didn't think so. So clearly a well-deserved victory. But I just want to point out something about this poll here. Why is Jade on this poll? Why is Glenda McFarlane not there? Like, that is my choice. I even commented down here, Glenda McFarlane. Give a shout out to Glenda, who puts out some of the best shilling in the business on Twitter. But yeah, they have people like Jade, who I wouldn't even consider an influencer. And what about someone like James? I mean, his tweets are good. He does shill. But I mean, I think Marty up north shills a little harder. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys think, if you guys actually agree with this poll and think that I am the biggest shill for the Conservative Party. I'd love to know. We have another video compilation here from my main man, Zoltan, who makes really good compilations. Give him a follow on Twitter. That really points out what we already knew. Justin Trudeau's just not a normal person. Let's watch this beautiful compilation.
As you look back at your own career, is there a chance at some point that your actions might have not been construed the way they were intended?
I don't think so. I've been very, very careful all my life. I do not feel that there was any inappropriate action of any type, and I did not want her to be uncomfortable, regardless of whether I knew why she was uncomfortable or not. I do not feel that I acted
fake feminist
in any way, but I respect the fact that someone else might have experienced that differently.
When you were...
Here's a rule in life, guys and girls. Never trust a male feminist. They're all scumbags. Facts.
Accused of, in her words, groping a young woman at the Kokanee Music Festival. You said that people can experience things differently. When you look back at your career at West Point Grey Academy, were there any episodes, any chapters, any incidents where, looking back, you may have, in your view or in the view of anyone else involved, acted inappropriately?
No. I had a good day that day. I don't remember any negative interactions that day at all. But it was blackface, and that is just not right. 2001, when I was a teacher out in Vancouver, I attended an end-of-year gala where the theme was Arabian Nights. And I dressed up in an Aladdin costume and put makeup on.
Have you since been made aware or remembered of other instances, and if so, how many?
I am wary of being definitive about this because the recent pictures that came out, I had not remembered.
Earlier today, you were questioned about how many times you have appeared in blackface or brownface. I'll make it easy. Is it possible to round to the nearest 5?
Oh my God!
Okay.
Did he just say?
Nearest 5?
Did he just say? Holy shit!
Appeared in blackface or brownface. I'll make it easy. Is it possible to round to the nearest 5?
Okay.
Savage!
I'm not going to make light of the situation. I don't think it's something that we should be making light of.
Have you, your campaign, or any other agents secured non-disclosure agreements from anyone about inappropriate sexual personal conduct?
No.
Mr. Prime Minister, you left West Point Grey Academy in the middle of a term, which is highly unusual. Sir, can you tell us the real reason why you left so abruptly, and did it involve any kind of sexual misconduct at the school?
I wrote 3 pages on that in my autobiography, and it involved absolutely nothing of the sort.
Was there any connection to having a relationship with these girls or their mothers?
I was a good teacher.
I was a good teacher. How many teachers do you know leave halfway through the school year that are great teachers or good teachers? Seriously? Seriously. And an update from yesterday's video in the Justin Trudeau blackface statue. A lot of you guys in the comments were like, Pleb, how can I buy one of these? This is amazing. I agree. I even messaged the artist, George Hampton. I said, send one of these for my studio. I need this for my studio. And he's going to send me one for my studio. But I also asked him, since many of you guys want to buy this, is there any way we can mass produce these and I could sell them to my subscribers and my followers? He said that he ordered up the plastic and we're actually going to get some prices this week in terms of pushing out these blackface statues. But let me ask you a question. If I put these on sale, would you guys actually buy one if it's reasonably priced? Let me know in the comments. Well, that's a wrap for today's report. So as usual, let me end it off with a question. Do you guys actually find it funny to see the left melt down over Pierre Poilievre's physical appearance? To me, it's the funniest thing ever, but maybe you guys see it differently. I want to know in the comments down below if those true and non responses about vests and girdles and fake muscles and steroids is not the most hilarious thing in the world. Let me know down below. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. It helps out a lot. If you guys didn't like my video, put a thumbs down. I'm cool with that too. My name is the Pleb. This was today's report, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace.